Certainly coming from England, where things are quiet and a bit more calm, going to India and going to Mumbai, and everything is just... By my age, you know how to navigate that. And I think being a younger person, it's sometimes more difficult to work out. And I have noticed actually that yes, I think people of my age are more relaxed. I think they find life a little more easy to deal with. And everything kind of revolves around that. So I practice music and I go out and play football and I do all these things, and then my name is Patrick, and I'm from the north of England.
How old are you?
I am 46.
And what does it feel like to be 46?
What does it feel to be 46? I think it's a good age. I enjoy my 40s because you are old enough to be confident in yourself and you understand what you like, but you're not too old to do some of the things that you really want to do, like travel here.
Confidence comes with age or like experience? What do you think?
I think most people by this time in their life, they have a career, they maybe have a family too, they have many of the things that are the things that make you nervous when you're young. So you want a good career, but you have to go through your education, and you have to go through all these things to get there. But by this age, you've done most of those things, and then it's just experience. Yeah, I mean, I have been very lucky in my life that I started my career a long time ago. I have been in the same job for 22 years.
Oh, long time.
Which is a long time.
Yeah, sure.
And many people these days, they move jobs or they switch careers sometimes. But because I've been in a career for so long, by my 30s I had confidence. You know, I felt I was good at what I did. In the earlier years, maybe I wasn't good, but by that time you get good, and then you get confidence, and often people will look to you to ask you questions. How do you do this? Is this okay? And that gives you confidence too. Careers take you in lots of different directions. You have choices, and sometimes you make good choices and you're happy about them, but sometimes you make choices which maybe you're not so happy about. Perhaps that wasn't the right choice. But the thing is to make sure that you know that there's always a different choice. If that doesn't work out for you, choose something else. It's okay.
Do you feel the same with mentally and physically at this age?
Yeah, it's starting to get to that stage where you notice that physically you're getting a little bit older. I play a lot of football.
Wow.
And I used to be okay. I used to be quite good. Not so much now.
Team,
No, not professional team, so like non-professional.
Just a hobby, right?
Yeah. But I play for teams in competitive leagues.
Wow.
And I still try and do it, but I'm 46. The other guys, they're 26. So, I can't keep up anymore. But, you feel that as you get older and you recognise the things that you need to change to make sure that you still enjoy something. So, I used to be at the front. I used to go and score goals. I can't do that anymore. I'm not quick enough. So I moved back, and I'm now in defence.
Defence.
But there I can see the whole game. I can play passes. So it's good fun. You find the fun in everything which is presented to you.
And what do you think? Do other people also feeling the way you think about the world when you talk to 46 years old people? Their mind, their opinion, their thoughts about life? Or
I think I'm lucky because I'm able to travel and I'm able to speak to lots of different people of my age from different places around the world. Yeah. And I have noticed actually that yes, I think people of my age are more relaxed. I think they find life a little more easy to deal with. And yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how different cultures kind of approach it, but I can speak from a perspective of England. I think England is an interesting place because we have lots of different pressures that maybe other places don't as much, and that can be many different things. You possibly know a little bit about England, that we have perhaps a class system within there. We have a level of politeness towards each other, which obviously lots of other places do too. But I think all these things which go to make up a society,
Sure.
by my age, you know how to navigate that. And I think being a younger person, it's sometimes more difficult to work out what you should do, maybe what you shouldn't do. You learn. I mean, we have a saying which is every day is a school day. There's one thing for using it for communication, which is great because you're able to, if you have a friend who lives 20 miles away, you can speak to them every night, and that is wonderful, and it's better than the phone because it's a bit more instant. And but in other ways, I think it does mean that there is a level of focus and pressure on people to perhaps conform, to look a certain way, to act a certain way. If you feel uncomfortable about yourself or are certain things that you're not happy about yourself, social media will make those bigger. And I think that is something that when I was a child we didn't have, and that's a pressure I don't envy in young people. It must be very, very difficult.
What is stopping us from getting anything we want? The living in a line, working on 24/7, while the other people, while the rare people traveling about the world, because the travelers are kind of chosen people. They're less afraid of losing themselves, less afraid of like their stuff. I think,
Yeah, I mean I think you're absolutely right. It's interesting that you do choose travellers because perhaps they are a little more. I think travelling gives you perspective.
What did you choose?
Create an answer for because I mean everybody's so different, aren't they?
Sure.
So and especially when you're young or you're growing up and you're finding your way. All these different things which go to make up you are the things which they're great. They give you that confidence, but they're also difficult because sometimes you'll look at them and go, okay, I'm slightly different to other people. This I don't know how to fit in certain situations, or so it's hard to have an answer which works for everybody. But I mean, what I would recommend is just go and see places, even if they're close to you. Even if they're just they're 50 miles down the road, go and see a place, speak to people there. It's kind of what I kind of like doing in England. There's still many places in England that I've never been to, but I want to go there and I want to speak to people. I want to see what it is like to live in those places. And once you can do that, then you can go a bit further and maybe a bit further, and then the world is your oyster, as they say.
How many countries have you been? Hundreds.
No. Well, I'm travelling with a friend, and he has been to over 100 countries. So, I mean, most people will say there's between 195 and 200 countries in the world, depending on what you. I would say I've probably been to about 70 or so. Yeah.
70 is a lot, and good enough. I mean, what is the best experiences while traveling the world, and you really affected your life to be better? I mean, to realize yourself more, to understand more.
Alongside here, maybe India. I think India is another place. Happened? Many things. Well, India I found because it's
unforgettable, like sort of phase you're went through.
I think certainly coming from England, where things are quiet and a bit more calm, going to India and going to Mumbai, and everything is just cars everywhere. There's colour. There's people shouting at you. I loved it, but I was with a group of people, and there were a couple of people there who just found it too much. It was too much. They had to go somewhere else. It gives you that perspective to say, well, I've come from a place where a certain set of social situations are the case, but that's not the case everywhere. It's important for you to understand that no matter where you come from, you're only a little bit of the whole world, and your beliefs and your understandings of how the world they work in the context that you're in at home, but they might not work in other places. So you've got to think differently. And being able to think differently, I think, is the best thing about traveling. It makes you think differently.
And what was something that you thought was really important when you were young, at your 20th. While the turning 30, 46, you realize it wasn't that important.
First of all, I think I always wanted to be either a footballer
What?
or a musician. And I play a lot of guitar, and I love music.
Quite good at singing?
I'm not a good singer.
Right
No.
now?
I'm someone else who does the singing. I do the guitar, they do the singing.
On a bathroom? Sometimes I sing a song at the bathroom.
Oh yeah, in the shower. That's
Shower.
all. No one else can hear. That's me. No, no. So I think it's very easy when you're young to let things become your whole world, and everything kind of revolves around that. So I'd practice music, and I'd go out and play football, and I'd do all these things, and then you realise that everybody loves football. Not everybody. A lot of people love football.
Everybody's sad.
A lot of people love music. The chances of you actually getting to make a career out of that is so small, and I think it's that's representative of embracing disappointment. You are going to be disappointed in your life at some point.
Sometimes, sure.
Yeah. Now, whether it's work or whether it's in your hobbies or whether it's in relationships as well.
Exactly.
You might be disappointed. It's part of human life.
Sure.
And I think not letting yourself get too down about those is something that you learn.
Besides traveling, I think this changeable life. I mean, at the relationship, work, they are the same thing every single day. But traveling is another one world, kind of.
Yes, yeah. Traveling is something that
Never gonna get bored.
it also lets you leave things behind.
Behind?
Yeah. So if you're having a bad time or something's not going quite well, or many years ago I was in a relationship and that relationship parted. I thought, well, this is a good time to go travelling. I don't want to think about that now. So I go somewhere, and then it really takes your mind off it, because your whole world then becomes where I'm going to go next, where I'm going to sleep tonight, where I'm going to get the
Other
next meal.
questions.
All these questions, and they take up your thoughts, and you leave things behind, and that is a useful thing to do.
Wow.